Hello, it's MCPE and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get 1 emerald trade villagers. So you'll be able to get super OP books like this mending book for super cheap, 1 emerald, 2p exact. So yeah, I don't even need to buy this, but you can see here, it's 1 emerald. And yeah, you can pretty much do this with any book you like. And with that being said, let's jump straight on into the video. So first things first, we are going to need a villager that we are going to want to make 1 emerald trade. And to do this, I'm just going to do it out here away from my trading station. So it's like a fresh villager, so it doesn't get any rate drops from that. So basically, yeah, we are going to have a look at the trade. And yeah, we're going to try and get a OP enchantment. So whether it be mending or power 5 or something 5. And, yeah, we need to get it as cheap as possible. So I'm going to try and get mending for as cheap as possible. I think that's going to be the best one to do. All I'm doing to change the trade is pretty simple. I'm literally pulling that lever and the piston will pull it down. And, yeah, we can see what to get. Now, like I said, I'm looking to get mending for as cheap as possible. The cheaper, the better. So, I will be back as soon as I've got a cheap price mending. So, we have a mending for 32, but I'm pretty sure we can get this for even cheaper, so I'm just going to, yeah, continue to have a look. Alright, so I've managed to get mending for 12 emeralds, so what I'm going to do is actually lock this in right now. So, yeah, that trade is locked in. So, now what we are going to need, we are going to need some equipment to cure this guy. That means we are going to need a zombie. We are also going to need a splash potion of weakness, obviously to return him into a villager, and a golden apple as well. Now, to make the splash potion of weakness, let me just show you how to do this. Basically, we're going to put 3 water bottles in our brewing stand. We're also going to put some blaze powder in there. And we shall put some nether warts in this bit and wait for that to come down. So whilst we're waiting for that, we can go into a crafting table. Basically put some mushrooms, some spider's eyes. So let's put these like this. And also some sugar. And that will allow you to craft a fermented spider eye. So we're going to need some of that as well. So I will craft 10. And then we can go back to our brewing stand. And that is perfect timing. We can take that out and put in our fermented spider eye. And now we just got to wait for that to brew up. Alright, and now this has brewed up. You can see we have a potion of weakness. Now, to make this a splash potion, all we have to do is add a gunpowder to this, and we will get 3 splash potions of weakness. Now, we can just grab this one. Of course, to make a golden apple, you just need gold and an apple. You need a little bit more gold than I've got right there. But, yeah, all it is gold and an apple. So, what we are going to do right now, we don't need these just yet. We need to grab our zombie. So, I am going to just remove this. I do want to put that in my inventory so I can replace it. So basically, our zombie's down here. We're going to remove this. And then I'm just going to seal this again. Like that. And he should just attack that. And then what I'm hoping to do is push him back with some water. Alright, that didn't work. Let me add some blocks. Alright, so this is what I'm going to try and do. Push him back with this water. And, yeah, see you later. Oh, I can just block that. Oh, I can just block that off like that for now. And that should be good to go. And now, all we need to do, I'll remove these blocks. And we'll use our splash potion and golden apple. So, splash potion, like that. And make sure you don't miss. And you will get yourself as well. And then we're going to go with the golden apple. And then simply, all we're going to do is wait for this to turn back into a villager. So, I'll do that and I shall be back. Okay, and our villager is finally back into a villager, so let's check out the price. And as you can see, this has gone straight from a 12 emerald trade to a 1 emerald trade, which is really, really nice. So let's get ourselves a book and do the obvious thing and, you know, kill this villager. So, just to be clear, there was a reason I killed that previous villager. I wanted to show you if you had a slightly more expensive villager. You can't have it too expensive, so I think if it's anything above like 35 to 40, if it's anything above that, you probably won't be able to get 1 emerald trade. But if you had, for example, a 20 emerald trade for mending, let's lock that in right now. And what we will do is we will let our zombie break free again. So let's just remove that block. And we'll basically turn this guy into a zombie if Bobby is going to do his job. Apparently, Bobby does not want to help out. I mean, come on, Bobby. Perfect. Now, literally, we can get rid of Bobby. We don't need Bobby anymore. So, if we go to cure this guy, again, we're going to need some weakness and a golden apple, which I have got in here. So, let's grab that. And then, once again, we're going to have to wait for the villager to turn back into a villager, or zombie villager, should I say, to turn back into a villager. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Right, and we now have our villager, so let's go and open him up. And yeah, apparently from 20, we still get 1 emerald trade. So even from 20, if you just cure them, you get a 1 emerald trade villager. That, of course, does mean, yeah, we're going to have to say goodbye to this guy as well. I'm sorry, dude. Goodbye. Alright, sweet, we have villager number 3 currently holding a bookshelf. Now, I'm not even going to go for mending this time. I'm just going to go for a random book that cost over, I don't know, over 30 maybe. We'll go for around 30 emeralds. And yeah, as soon as I get one like that, I will show you what we're going to do. Alright, well, a Curse of Vanishing book has come up for 36. We can just use this book, so let's go ahead and do that. Basically, what we are going to want to do is once again turn this guy into a zombie villager. And to do that, we are going to unveil Bob number 2. We got another Bob, or Bobby, should I say. And yeah, once again, he does not want to attack the villager. So I'm going to have to go all the way down here, and I'll be back. All right, finally, we have a villager. And yeah, I'll just save Bobby so he goes down there. See you later, mate. Oh, God. I did that last time, and we'll place the block there, and we should be good to go. So let's get our potion of weakness and golden apple ready. So we'll throw the weakness. Perfect. Golden apple, and now once again we are going to wait. He's back a villager, so let's have a look at the price. He's now on 11. So how do we get this 11 to drop down even further? Well, let me show you. So to get that price to drop even lower, we are going to have to take advantage of another feature in the game. We are going to have to get the effect Hero of the Village. The only way we can get that effect is by beating a raid. So either you're going to have to manually beat a raid, or do what I'm about to do and use a raid farm. So I have noticed sometimes on raid farms that you get sometimes 2 raids for 1 bad omen. So you do have to keep an eye out. Because sometimes if you have 2 raids and you go back to your like trading hall or something, it may very well start a raid near your trading hall. So what I'm going to do is just get the bad omen effect, and then I'm going to go down and turn off that machine. So I shall wait to get the bad omen effect, and yeah, I'll turn it off, and we'll do the raid, and hopefully we don't get 2 raids. It doesn't happen every time, but it does sometimes. Alright, so we've got the bad omen effect. What I'm going to do is go down here and actually turn off this machine. That way I won't get the effect again. Alright, I've turned off the machine, and we are going to go up here and obviously let the raid do its thing. Alright, and now I've turned the machine off. We'll stand here and just AFK. So we have won our first raid. What I'm going to do is wait around for around about 30 seconds just for the cooldown to finish, just to see if another raid does happen. Hopefully it doesn't. Although, sometimes, yeah, like I say, it does happen. So, I'm just going to wait around a little bit. And there we go. So, another raid has started, which, yeah, it can be a little bit annoying if you go back to your base. So, I'm just going to let this one run out. And, yeah, we should be good to go. Alright, sweet. So, now I have the Hero of the Village effect. We should be good to go. That's the second raid. I'm going to wait just in case, though. I mean, you never know with this thing. I'm going to, yeah, just wait just to be sure. So, I think we're okay to go. So, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, we are now back to our villager. So, let's open him up. And you can see he is now 1 emerald trade. And he started off on 36. Unfortunately, it is Curse of Vanishing. So, it's not the greatest. But we have knocked off an incredible amount of emeralds, all the way down to 1 emerald trade, including the books actually, so we could take advantage of that as well. Of course, you do need Hero of the Village if it is more expensive, but as you've seen in the beginning, I mean, we went all the way up to 20 emeralds, and it went down to 1 emerald just from curing on its own. So there we go. That is how to get 1 emerald trade right now in the latest update of the game. What I'm probably going to do is a video with a chart with all of the prices. I think that would be a little bit better, a little bit more detailed, so you like know what sort of prices you're working with. Other than that, that is pretty much at the end of the video. Like I said, that is how to get 1 emerald trade on your villagers, on your OP books. So that is all I got time for. I will catch you on the next one.